Hi, I'm Blake Pepper from BluePrint Automation, and this is the Blue Diamond Top Closer. I'm going to go through how to do a changeover. You can bring up the menu using the button in the bottom left. You want to go to Product Recipes, and in order to load a new recipe, the Load Recipe tab is located at the top left. From the Load Recipe screen, you pick the desired recipe, hit the Enter button, then load the recipe. Confirm that it is the recipe that you want to load, and it'll bring you to your changeover screen. From this screen, all of these bangs will show you the changeover points that need to be changed. If there's a check mark in any of these when you go to this screen, it means that that point does not need to be changed, that it is the same as the previous product that was loaded. The first changeover point is called the Top Closer Width Front. Front is referring to upstream in this case, and there's a scale on the inside that will show you that corresponds to this value of 5 here. Here's the front width adjustment for the first step in the changeover. It's very simple. You unlock these sliding mechanisms and you can adjust the width of the arm, and the scale that you refer to when looking at the changeover screen is located here and here. Both sides should be set at equal distance. Once the changeover step is complete, simply click the bang, and it will turn into a checkbox signaling that you've completed that step. Then we move on to the next step. Changeover is the Top Closer Width Rear. Rear is referring to downstream. Here is the same mechanism that exists at the front, and we adjust it accordingly to the changeover screen. Both arms should be set equal distance. Click your checkbox and then proceed to the next changeover step. The next step in the changeover is the side belt width. You rotate this crank to match the setting that's on the changeover screen. Once this matches, your width is set. Our checkbox, and we continue to the next changeover point. The next changeover point is the upstream pin position. Upstream pin being the leftmost pin when you are facing the fixture. This fixture exists on both sides of the sealing station. What you're going to want to do is loosen this clamp, and then you can extend for in or retract for out based on what the changeover screen is instructing you to do. In this case, we'll be in, and then you tighten the clamp, verify that it's snug, and this changeover point is complete. This is the upstream pin. Continuing, we go to the next changeover point, which is the downstream pin. This might look familiar. We're going to be working with the downstream pin now, based on what we're instructed to do on the changeover screen. Pushing the pin in corresponds to an in. Pulling the pin out corresponds to out. We will extend or retract based on the instructions. In this case, we want the downstream pin to be out. This is the downstream pin. With that final changeover point, when we check this box, we'll see the next step show up at the bottom right. Once we click next step, the changeover is complete, and we move on to the home page. Once the changeover is complete and you reset safety, a word of caution: The height will automatically adjust once all of the air and motors come back on.